Okay, finals. The final. The final. Josh Blanchard, Clay Rees. Move this way. Clay Rees, Josh Blanchard, 2 games. Clay. Yeah, I got it. Josh goes mixer. Very nice. So, Josh has bowled real good for quite some time. You got to think, maybe this make him rethink his decision to retire and become a regional tour manager, but that we will see. Josh up. Bang, 10 back. Clip stepping up on lane 10. See what Clay's got to answer that as he goes open strike. Josh is perfect so far. Ooh, gets it. And getting booed from the crowd. Well, he did throw like 4 or 5 Brooklyns against Alex in his win. 2-game match for those of you that are new, just joining us. Wanted to see Josh Blanchard bowl for the first time in a while. 2-game match, total pinfall. This morning we had the top 16 from yesterday's qualifying bowl. 8 games of match play. Cut that to 5, and we've been bowling 2-game step ladders up until this point. And there it is. Oh, yeah, they all fall. Trips the 4-9 late. Clay is loving it. Josh up. You can see he is in front of the ball return. And this is Josh and how he gets ready. His delivery. Bang, 10 back. It's Josh. Perfect through 4. Perfect through 4. Folks, looks like a bunch of new faces are joining us. This is the championship match of the 2021 Jeff Butcher Memorial Thunder Egg. If you haven't already, head on over to YouTube. The quality is much better. A lot of people will tell you that in the chat. You're going to want to do it. Oh, slaps the 10 out. And Josh Blanchard is perfect through 5. Perfect through 5. Also, shout out Bowling Solutions Pro Shop. While you guys are in the chat, we thank you. We appreciate you tuning in. We We hope you subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. Bell icon so you know when we go live. We've got a bunch of tournaments lined up for the next few months, so you're not going to want to miss it. Clay Rees up now. Oh, wow. Get to see the reaction, and that's the result. Wow. Insane. So Clay and Josh going toe-to-toe. Throwing haymakers at each other. Clay Rees up now. And his delivery. Mixer got it. Wow. All right, Josh up. In front of the ball return. Always like these in front of ball return views. Get you a feel of what they're going through. Josh is so much more smooth through it. Bang. 10 back for Josh Blanchard. Perfect through 6. Perfect through 6, and Josh will step up on the right lane. Oh, dang. So 300 watch is over with the 4-pin standing and not being cooperative. Josh will go ahead and clean that up. So you'd think Josh would have built up a lead by now, but he hasn't. And in fact is almost down at this point. Pretty much the match is even. As Clay went open and then 5-bagger. So good stuff. Hopefully we can have a close ending to this tournament, fitting ending for this tournament. All right, Clay Rees up now. Bang. 10 back. What a good shot. Probably his best shot of this game so far. Probably the last 2 games. 3 games, I guess, at this point, right? Folks, patreon.com. Head on over. Support us. Find all the player reviews with Josh Blanchard we have in there. That's the only way to see him. And you get a free t-shirt if you sign up for our $25 a month 10-back club. Do it. It's worth it. And you help grow the sport because you help us get to tournaments like these. Oh, got it. Wow. So Clay locked in, and at this point now, all but takes a lead. So Josh, we know we like to see this view of Josh. So he lines up. Some side view action. Oh, lucky there. So Josh with a very good break. Josh stones a 9-pin. Wow. What an unfortunate break. That ball is way too good to be doing that. Ouch. That's got to hurt. They'll clean it up. So after being perfect through 6, Josh is en route to be in a deficit, to be down going into game 2. That's pretty crazy. Don't expect to throw front 6 and be down in a match, but that is where Josh finds himself right now. Get a comparative look here at where Josh lines up on the right lane and Clay lines up on the right lane. You're about to barely see him come into frame. That is the difference. Josh is way up in front of the ball returner. Clay is in his normal position. That's through the face. Got to be an advantage to be able to play so consistently from behind and in front of the ball return, not having to force yourself into that spot. And he cleans it up. It's a good spare there for Josh, or Clay, excuse me. So we'll have a little bit of a close one. If Clay had punched out there, he would have had a decent lead at that point. Instead, this will be close going into game 2. So who can keep that momentum going? That we will see. Bang, 10 back. A little bit of a crowd gathered, mostly of youth bowlers from around the area. Dang it. I remembered the game. Not remember the ticket. What would I do without Steve Stalter? I don't know. There you go. Got me again. Bang. So, real good shot there for Clay. Clay looking to get 30 here. He's going to shoot 257. They could tie. Is it 252 or 257? Clay. Yeah, one bowler. Mixer, no. So Clay shoots 253? 6? Man, my eyes are bad. I can see it way better on the camera here. The pair's right in front of where we're at, the broadcast booth, so I was looking at the screen. My eyes are not good. I can see it real good on the camera. So, Josh could take a 1-pin lead here. He won't. So Josh will find himself in a hole moving into game 2. Folks, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do so. About 80% of you guys aren't subscribed when you watch my videos. So if you're watching it now or if you're watching it after the fact, go ahead and subscribe. right. Josh, up right lane. See what he's got here. Bang, 10 back. That's a good ball. Yeah, Josh's game is really good. Very balanced. In the moment. Not a lot of issues with his game at all. Very smooth, effortless. .245 to .256, so an 11-pin deficit. Yep, 11-pin deficit. So this game 2. There you go. It's game 2 of 2. Josh Blanchard must win by 11. Play Rees. Bang, 10 back. That's fine. That's fine. Keep me accountable. Appreciate it. Okay. Josh up. Down 11 pins. Bang. 10 back. Good shot. Good shot from Mr. Blanchard. We'll step up on the left lane here, lane 9. Four pin. 4-pin stands. So not much emotion showing from Blanchard. It really hasn't been very bad or had anything to even worry about, but here we are at the end of this game. Or the beginning of the second game. Down 11, and then Clay can strike here. Clay has had some very fortunate breaks. Guy's carrying everything, so we shall see. Clay Rees up. And he goes Brooklyn again. Oh my goodness. How many times can the man go Brooklyn? Wow. It's tough to beat, man. I mean, like, just how do you beat a guy not throwing very good balls and striking? And then I mean, just mentally, that's got to take a toll on you. Bang. 10 back. And anybody's capitalized. So there's just two double-edged swords there. He has gotten the breaks and then capitalized on them. On pretty much every time we've seen him do that, he's strung strikes on it. It hasn't just been like a one-time thing. He's doubled up. Yeah. Yeah, so it's not affecting Clay. That's the key. It's not affecting Clay. Josh. That's through the face. That is through the face. All right, Josh up now. Way over there. Got it. Big time strike for Josh. There is. Very true. Very, very true, Steve. That's all right, though. Makes you better. Makes you better. All right. Clay Rees up now. Lane 10 on a 3-bagger. Got it. That's a really good ball. So, see, that's the thing, is even though he has thrown those balls that were questionable and gone Brooklyn and gotten the carry, he's capitalized on it. He's made it into a string of strikes. The very next ball in that lane goes 10 back. Splits the 8-9. That's the stuff you got to do if you want to win. Full results will be posted on tournamentbowl.com. You want to go over there, take a look. The first match, Giorgio Clinas beat Steve Klimpkin 420 to 414 by Steve Klimpkin chopping a bucket. Steve in the first frame of the 10th got 6 on the first ball, chopped the bucket, and lost. Oh, flat 10. So that was a decent ball there. He gets a very mediocre result. And they'll clean up his spare. All right, Blanchard up. In front of the ball return. Oh, disappointment. Blanchard's face needs a hit there and doesn't get it. Needed the hit through the ball that got it. Would have gotten him the hit. A life at other directions for that ball. We'll go ahead and clean up that spare. Bang! Slaps the 10 out there. That's a good ball. Cameron, I don't know if you're still here. Okay, Clay crosses over. No. They do not fall. Clay on the spare, got it. Inside out. That screw on the top, on the very top. Down the screw. Okay, keep going. No, not that one. That's the wrong one. The top, just this piece will come off. Keep going. All right, Clay, commanding lead. Unless he just throws a couple opens here, like 3 or 4 opens. I guess 2. A couple opens. It'll be fine. Bang! Got it. That's 10 back. Welcome. If you guys are new, this is the championship match in the stepladder final. Josh Blanchard versus Clay Rees. Clay Rees has an 11-pin advantage in this match, 245 to 256. That was the first game. It is total pinfall. And this is game 2 of 2. This is the 2021 Jeff Butcher Memorial Thunder Egg. Started with about 95 bowlers yesterday. Bowled 12 games, cut to 16. Bowled 8 games of match play with 2 games of position round, and here we are. High flush. Oh. Blower 7. Dang. Clay's gotten all the breaks. Clay has gotten all of the breaks. That is just nuts. Josh will go ahead and clean up his spare, but it's just tough to beat when Clay's gotten every single break he could have possibly wanted. And Josh has thrown the ball exceptionally well and just didn't get the breaks. Arguably, Josh bowled better than Clay did, and it's just tough, you know what I mean? It's tough to swallow that pill that you got beat, and you didn't really get beat by someone else's ability. You got beat by luck, and it's a nice trip 4-9 there. Needed a couple more of those breaks to get this one done. So unless Clay trips up here, just possibly he could throw a split. A split here. And this match changes. It's only 11 pins. Clay is currently up. He's got a little bit of a lead. More than a little bit, I guess, of a lead, but he's got a little bit of a lead. But you would need a couple opens, are not unheard of. Clay's going to take his time. Really make sure he does what he's planning on, what he wants to do. Ensure that he does what he needs to do here. Clay Rees. Hates it. Hates it, and for good reason. That was almost catastrophic. That could have been close, but not. I mean, that could have been pretty bad. Got a good, fortunate break from Clay to get 9 off that ball. And, you know, barring anything again, I mean, that's what I guess we said that about Steve, and he chopped the bucket. chopped the bucket and lost by 6. So most likely, Clay has bowled really well up to this point. He's just gotten more breaks at this point. Josh and Clay bowled, ran away with match play. No one really could touch the look that they had, and is why they were the 1-2 seeds, and why they're bowling really good now. They just have a better look. Their ball reaction's good. If you watch the way both of their balls go through the pins compared to the rest, Alex, Steve, and Giorgio, it's just better. It's just better. They have better rotation on the ball, whatever it is, the rotation, tilt, ball choice, whatever that is. It's just going through the pins better. And Clay just happened to find more breaks. And then when he got a break, he did that. And that's going to win you tournaments. That's why Clay's been so good for so long. So, unfortunately, Josh had a couple of those 9 counts. A lot of them were really good balls. They didn't fall. Clay's did. And that's bowling. That is what comes with bowling. That ball is really good. Like you just didn't see Giorgio, Steve's, or Alex's ball do that. Split the 8-9. Just did not see ball reaction like that. And that's why it was almost 100 pins or so between Josh and Clay, and Alex, Steve, and Giorgio. But it is 40 feet and flat, and just got to have the juice to do it, and they did. And Clay, especially, whether that was just sheer luck or he had the right ball and was doing the right things in the right part of the lane that got him those breaks, but they were there. Josh, that's to the face, and that's going to do it. And Josh is too far behind in this specific game, plus having an 11-pin deficit, that I don't think it really matters at this point now what Clay does in the 10th frame. But hey, this is the first time Josh has probably bowled competitively for score in a really long time. And then this will be the concluding shot. It's through the face. The lane looks like it's starting to go. And the ball he's using, I think, is a little too aggressive for it. He just threw it straight in. I didn't catch that. All right, well, hey, Clay Rees is going to win the 2021 Jeff Butcher Memorial Thunder Egg. Oh, is he? 11 pins, 194. He has 198 already. Yep. So, officially, Clay Rees is your champion. Congratulations to Clay. Great bowling all week. There's a reason. He was pretty high up in our power rankings. So was Josh. Look at that. They're your 1-2 seeds. Clay will win a 2-game match against Josh Blanchard. Really good games. Final score, I don't know. It's 256 to 245. It's $2,000 to Clay Rees. And for Josh Blanchard, I took a picture of his $1,200. $1,200 to Blanchard, $2,000 for Clay Rees. That's the conclusion of the game. Clay shoots 236. He shoots 250, 230. So shoots 480, 490 for